Okay, folks, what I'm making some tacos. Making some tacos for some friends, and I decided to make them some. I had some tamales. I steamed them up because I had them raw, and this is basically how you could heat up your tortillas. I like heating up my tortillas. I already made my meat. I seasoned the meat really well. I made my frijoles and guisados, which I fried them up. I refried the beans. So basically have whole beans, and I make my beans by scratch because there's nothing like beans by scratch. And then I put oils in there. A lot of people use the lard. I don't, unless they want it lard, to have lard. And this is just I'm so glad that they're coming over, because sometimes it's just hard being by yourself, and having somebody come over to visit, it just lifts your spirit up. So, and so I have that, and then I have my arroz, my sopa, my Spanish rice. It's a little bit on the dark side because what I did was I allowed the chilies to burn. I mean, not burn, but scorch just a little bit, and it gives it a whole different flavor. If you want that kind of flavor, then it's okay. I personally like it to be a little bit on the lighter side, but this is what happens. But it's okay because it smells good and it tastes good, and as long as the flavor's there. I use my vegetable stock. I mixed it with a little bit of the chicken broth when I cooked my chicken. So I cooked my chicken, and basically after I cooked my chicken, oops, I'm trying to maneuver here. After I cooked my chicken, what I did was deboned it and took the meats off, and then I seasoned it up. And I'm grating my cheeses. I usually use when I'm doing when I used to do parties, I usually use the Parmesan in a can, but I can't stand it. So I got this Parmesan. I'm going to be grating it. After you have that, it's like the Parmesan in the can. Yuck. It's not pleasant at all. It tastes like cardboard in comparison. So, and I have my cheeses. I'm very selective on my cheeses. Grating it into small, so for my tacos. And as soon as I get this, I'm going to cover this up. So, and I have it on a skillet. And I was going to make some flour tortillas for them and a banana cake, because I made, they're such a sweet family. They're a good family. And I think they work very hard. And you don't hardly, I mean, they're just good people. And what I made a frozen sorbet. So hopefully I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. So there's my frozen sorbet that I did yesterday. And I put it in the refrigerator. And then, and you know what? People say I'm getting paid, but I'm not getting paid for this. Let me tell you, my payment is wine. They make their own wine. They craft their own wine. So I'm making some, this is fruit water. And I had some a little bit older oranges in there. And I had strawberries and limes. And instead of tossing them out, you know, you can make a nice fruit water. And I had, since watermelon's in season, you could do that. And also, let's see, I made some watermelon and lime and honey, and that's one of my favorites. And then I made, let's see, I made my pico de gallo, which is going to go into the tacos. So, here they come. I gotta go. They're here. My friends are here. They're here to eat. Say hi. Hi. Come on in. Hi. Hi. Yeah. You're on candy camera. No.
I have to bring you more now because I messed up. I brought
Why?
the wrong one.
Honey, no, this is
Yes.
fun. They're bringing me wine because I help them pick grapes, which is nice. And this is Yvette, and that's Dan, and this is Bernard. And they put in mailboxes, and their mailboxes are like the best. And he used to work for the post office,
Who are you
so
filming?
that's why it's going on my YouTube channel.
Oh, great.
So, anyways, I gotta go give them hugs, and then we're gonna eat. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
You guys